September is National Preparedness Month. So you can save money by stocking up on food, water, and fuel. With shortages and rationing looming, there will come a time when it's difficult, if not impossible, to obtain what you need when you need it. So now is the time to start stocking up. Stock up on the things you need as a hedge against not only the possible breakdown of the free market, which is happening right now, but also as a very practical and effective hedge against inflation. We are going to see hyperinflation soon, I'm sure of it. So check out my other videos, and especially the video on is food storage really necessary and should we really store food? That's going to show you some reasons and some headlines on why we should store food. But back to this, there is already so much monetary inflation working its way through the global economy that rising food prices are a near certainty. So you want to start stocking up now. Again, this is National Preparedness Month, September, and I'm at an official website of the United States government, ready.com. Never heard of it before. But what they're doing for National Preparedness Month is each September raise awareness about preparing for disasters and emergencies. So they're going to have each week of September something different. So week 1, it's make a plan, and they're going to talk about how you can make a plan and then build a kit. And again, that would probably be more for trying to get out in a disaster or just to have stuff at home. Low cost, no cost preparedness, and teach youth about preparedness. So I just thought that was interesting that the government wants you to prepare. And I'm telling you, you really need to prepare. And I'm going to go to this website here. Center for Disease Control talks about National Preparedness Month. FEMA is talking about National Preparedness Month. Again, they're going through the same things here. And they're going through partnership with the Red Cross, FEMA. They're hosting a Prepare with Pedro Day. And its activity book on social media encourages youth to help family prepare. So you can go down through here. And I thought this was interesting. Even the IRS saying September is National Preparedness Month and urges taxpayers to prepare for natural disasters. So they're telling you more to keep all your papers secure and make copies and things like that. But it's just going to show you that we really need to start preparing. You want to have plenty of drinking water. A lot of people make the mistake of waiting until a disaster is imminent and joining in on the mad rush to the grocery store when the shelves are already empty. You should have several gallons of drinking water on hand at all times, and you want to rotate all your jugs of water at the very least every 6 months to ensure that your supply stays fresh. And did you know that plastic containers deteriorate over time? So that's another reason to rotate. If you don't want to just dump it out, water your garden with it. Use it to flush the toilet. You also want to store plenty of non-perishable food. Stocking up on food today keeps you ahead of the inflation curve. This is the time to stock up. Get extra canned goods whenever you shop. Purchase foods with longer shelf lives. Order some freeze-dried and dehydrated foods online. These can last for up to 25 years. And don't forget your pets. You've got to stock up on food for them and medicine for them. You want to keep vitamin supplements on hand. If you're only eating from your food storage, you probably won't have any fresh vegetables. So you're going to need to get your vitamins elsewhere. So be sure to check the expiration date on your vitamins and keep a fresh bottle on hand at all times. And not just one bottle. You need multiple bottles. You probably need about a year's worth of vitamins if you can do it. Remember, vitamin C is really good. It boosts the immune system, and you can safely take it in large quantities, and it helps to ward off diseases. The next thing you want to do is keep a well-stocked medicine cabinet. And especially if you use prescription drugs, try to get extra for storage. Sometimes the doctors will give you a prescription for 3 or 4 months out. Keep plenty of pain relievers, cough medicine, antidiarrheal medicine, and of course a first aid kit. Learn about herbal medicine. Stock up on those herbs. You can also grow some of them in your kitchen. You're going to want extra tools. You want to get tools you can use without power. So when the power supply is down, that you'll have these. The supply chain is failing right now, so get any tools you might need. You also need fuel. There's reason to believe that the price per gallon of gas is going to move to maybe the $6 to $8 range in the near future. Gas itself won't store for very long, so you're going to have to use some additives. Also, try to store some propane. And if you have a kerosene stove, kerosene. You should also have some extra money around the house. With the grid down, credit cards won't work, so keep some money at home. There's also miscellaneous things you should be storing. You need some good barter items. Among the items you should consider, and these are items you need to store yourself, but you could also barter with them. Needles and thread, matches, toilet tissue, paper towels, Kleenex, sanitary napkins, pre-moistened towelettes, ammunition, brushes, combs, over-the-counter medicine. You need all of these things. You might try cigarettes and alcohol for bartering purposes. The other things you can use, and you definitely need these in your storage, are masking tape, duct tape, wire, nylon rope, glue, and glue is going to give you the ability to repair and patch up equipment. But you can also, if you have enough of this, you can also barter with this. Hey, I'll give you this roll of duct tape for a dozen eggs, and it might come in very handy. And if you have a skill, you can always barter your skill, trade for something you need. And the other thing you're going to need is security. Think about how you're going to safeguard your preps. You're going to use dogs, guns, ammo, barbed wire, fences, hidden areas. Think about what you're going to do for security. So now is the time to start prepping with a vengeance. Get started, and if you find it overwhelming, start small with food and water, then move to other things. So celebrate National Preparedness Month by prepping. Now, if you have any tips or ideas or anything we can use or what we should watch out for or the mistakes you made, be sure to let us know in the comments. And also, if you want us to cover any aspect of prepping, leave that in the comments too. But please subscribe.